Welcome back to our second at-home episode. Now that the school year is wrapping up, we wanted to release one more episode for all of you.
As this school year comes to a close, we would like to thank some very hard-working Ramblers. The community and your peers are very grateful for your hard work and positive attitude during these uncertain times.
We appreciate all you do for the community. We would also like to congratulate some students that recently passed their main seal of biliteracy test in Spanish. So, if you see Marta Norton or Josh Deanda-Whaley, make sure to say congrats. Now, we go to a special tribute segment for all of our senior athletes. Take it away, Miller.
Hey everybody, Sportsman Miller here. I don't really have much to report on since there are no sports right now. I wish it didn't have to end this way for you all, especially the seniors. You all have worked so hard throughout your high school years, and let me say, it hasn't gone unnoticed. You have helped your teams out tremendously, and the rest of us thank you all for your hard work. Good luck in the future, class of 2020. Sportsman Miller, signing off.
Thank you, Milla. And seniors, we wish you the best of luck. Now we go to Jake for a weather update.
The weather this week is sunny, so get out there and enjoy it.
Keep this good weather flowing. This is one of the few nice things about remote learning. We get to spend more time outside on nice days. Unfortunately, because of remote learning, we don't have any teacher tidbits this time, but we do have quarantine quips instead.
Quarantine quips. I just want to know, what's your view on the socio-economic situation in our country at this time? Thanks. Quarantine quips.
Smoother, chunky peanut butter.
On a scale from 4 to 3, thank you. How does it feel to be the alpha pet in the house? Thank you.
Well, that was fun, but I can't wait to see the teachers back for teacher tidbits. Next up, we have Miss D and In the Hot Seat.
There are a lot of new faces on our staff this year. And my job is to find out who they are. This is In the Hot Seat with your Joshua Deanda-Whaley.
Who are you?
I'm your drama director, Josh. Come on, you know me.
Do I? Like, where did you even come from? And what are your connections? Or what's your favorite breakfast cereal? The people want to know.
I am an open book. I have no secrets, detective. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Oh, and I don't eat breakfast cereals. Politically, I'm against breakfast cereals.
Okay, then. First question. Is it Dasculius or Disculius?
It's Disculius. But you know, you say tomato and I say tomato, and you say potato and I say potato.
Okay. Whatever. I understand you came from Hawaii?
Indeed. Why do you want to know?
It's just interesting. Like, why? I mean, what were your motives to leave one of the warmest states for one of the coldest?
My motive, Josh, was to meet you. And because I love snow. Why do you think I came here?
Stop trying to get in my head. It's not going to work. Can you explain these?
Yes, those are some of my old plays that I was in when I lived in Hawaii.
I thought you were the director.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I just find it interesting. I didn't realize you cast yourself in your own productions.
They weren't my productions, Josh. Let me see if I can explain this to your little brain. It's like if Mr. MacArthur played on an adult basketball league, or Mr. Stoughton played golf on Saturdays, or Mr. Campbell moonlighted as a principal at an elementary school. Get it?
Sure. Not really. But we're getting off track. What's the real reason you came here, and why do you have so many Pop-Tarts in your office?
What does it really matter why I came here, Josh? I mean, I'm here now, aren't I? Aren't I?
No. You're there, and I'm here.
Or are you? Maybe you're here and I'm there.
What? What does that even mean?
What does anything mean, Josh?
I know you're not frozen. I can see you moving. I know. Stop acting frozen.
I'm not frozen, Josh.
Thank you, Misty. We always love learning about our new teachers. Next up is Campbell's soup. Hey, Mr. Campbell, what's the soup of the day?
Good morning. My first couple of Campbell soups have been quick little quotes with a message for everyone. Today I'm going to focus on the class of 2020 with a message, while intended for our seniors, is still relevant for all members of Rambler Nation. Seniors, you will walk out of the high school gymnasium with your diploma in 2 weeks, the same way you entered with grade school or another grade school or elementary school 13 years ago, 1 foot in front of the other. I wish to share a book you undoubtedly had read to you as a small tot, as I often read it to my own 3 girls. It is as pertinent now as it was 16, 17 years ago. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head and you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down street, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there are things that can happen and frequently do. to people as brainy and footsy as you. And then things start to happen. Don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing real great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all of the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly little perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and chances are then you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are not lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare stay out? Do you dare go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right 3/4? Or maybe not quite. Or go around back and sneak in from behind. Simply, it's not, I'm afraid you'll find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused, and then you'll start to race down along the wiggly roads at the break-neck pace, and grinding on for miles across weirdest wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for the hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting, perhaps, for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a bed to break, or strings of pearls, or pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the right places where boom bams are playing. With banana flipping and flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV, except when they don't. Because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll quite a lot. Alone, no, all alone, whether you like it or not. Alone be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a good chance you'll meet things that'll scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon. They can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul, or you'll go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and the cracks howl. Onward up many in a frightening creep, though your arms may get sore, and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. Be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot from your left. And you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxton or Bixby or Bray or Merdesi Ali Van Alaunche. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Oh, the places you'll go by Dr. Seuss. As you leave WHS, I have three final pieces of advice. First, Always look for the positive in every situation. Secondly, as Dr. Seuss said, you may find yourself in a slump and may feel alone, but you're never really alone. And when you feel yourself down, it is okay to put your hand out for that little help back up. Lastly, it's always one foot in front of the other. Thank you. God bless.
Lastly, we have Kerrigan with her new segment, Top 10. Let's see what's on our list today.
Thanks, Josh and Teresa. We've got a segment hot off the press for you today. Number 10 on the list for you guys today is a Fortnite. No, not the video game. It's how long you should be spending in your home after potential virus exposure. Number 9, exercising. After referencing Google Trends, the search for exercise skyrocketed after March 8th. There's not much else to say there. Number 8, Dr. Shaw, our newest main celebrity, spitting scientific bars on the daily. Number 7, family game / movie night. Suddenly every night is the perfect night to watch Netflix's newest original comedy and argue over who gets to buy Boardwalk. That one's on you guys. Number 6, Netflix. Your binging in quarantine hotspots has actually boosted the Netflix profits. And if you see people wearing gray bandanas this summer, you have them to thank for that as well. Number 5, AP exams. 45 minutes is now all you have to show for the entire year. Or 2 years if you took A-Push at Winthrop High School. Number 4, walks. For some reason, your dog needs to go on a walk at least 3 times a day, and your entire family should also be there for it. Number 3, one-way streets. No longer just a city thing. They can be found at your local Walmart. Number 2, Jumanji. Whoever is playing Jumanji in 2020 needs to stop, because I really do believe that this year has already had enough. And finally, number 1, TikTok. An app that your parents don't understand. So apparently it's a waste of time. But scrolling on Facebook for over an hour every day is plausible as time used constructively. All right, that's it for me. Stay healthy and safe. Back to you, Josh and Teresa.
We would like to thank all of you for tuning in and watching this year.
We had so much fun connecting with all of you this year, and we wish you all a safe and happy summer. Can't wait to see you in the fall, and as always, stay classy, Ramblers.